Are you police? Okay. You might want to check your speed, man, okay? You can't speed on the roads, all right?
Excuse me?
You can't speed on the road.
Get the hell out of here, man.
What's your name?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. What's your name? What's your name? You ain't got time for my fucking bullshit. What's your name?
Excuse me, can I get out?
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, how you doing?
Good, good. About you? I'm gonna ask you one more time. What's your name? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, big boy? I didn't think so. See you later, man.
Good job, bud. Good job.
Yep,
Good
yep.
job. You fucking driving.
Yeah.
Fucking you have your cell phone. You fucking idiot. Get the hell out of here.
I'm gonna pull your post certification, bud. I'm gonna identify you.
Fuck off.
Yeah, you real professional.
Yeah.
You ain't no cop.
Okay. What do you want, man?
Show me your badge.
What do you want?
Show me your badge.
What do you want?
Show me your badge, man.
I don't have to show you shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna get you decertified, bud. Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good. Is this the Midville Police Department?
It is.
I need to talk to the chief if he's available.
Okay, let me transfer you to his voicemail.
Voicemail?
He may be up there, he may pick up.
Okay. But before you do that, can you tell me who the open records custodian is?
That would be me.
Oh, that would be you. And what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Sarah?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I sent a open records request, I think it was Saturday, for Ahmed Ismael. I don't know if you guys got that or not. Maybe I sent it to the wrong email address.
Okay, what email did you send it to?
The one that's on the Facebook, the info at Midville.
Okay, that may have went to Chief.
Okay. What is the
Do you want to
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
send it to me, city clerk?
What's the email address?
City clerk at midville-ga.gov.
Okay.
That's gonna come to me.
Okay. All right. I'll get that to you later on this afternoon. Then. Yeah, I need to talk to the chief and file a complaint on that officer. That's the first thing I need to do.
Okay. Let me see if this car's out here.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Let me send you to his office.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir.
Hey, wait. Is this the chief of police?
It is, yes, sir.
Wonderful. What's your name again? I got it written down. I just don't remember it.
I'm CJ Green.
CJ. Hey, CJ. My name is Billy. I just want to call and give you a little information, also a complaint on your lieutenant. His name is Ahmed Ismael. Are you familiar with him?
Yes, sir.
Yep, because there's a few pictures of you with him on Facebook, and him next to a patrol car that's marked lieutenant. It's a SUV. It's a white SUV. It's a state issue patrol car. Well, last Thursday I was coming back from spending the day with my granddaughter. It was my unplugged day, and driving down Highway 1, and he speeds by me. Now, I keep my car locked at 55 because I can't get pulled over because police don't like me. But anyway, I'm traveling the speed limit at 55. He zooms past me. He's probably going 67, 68, somewhere around there. And he's going in the same direction as I am. Well, as he goes up, I don't speed up to catch up with him or anything like that. I keep my speed. And lo and behold, he stops at the convenience store at the Gas Pro on Highway 1, same direction I'm going. I notice him, so I pulled in and circled around and let him know, hey man, you know you can't be speeding on these roads like that. And the car he was in was a black Charger, jacked up, with a obstructed tag with what looked to be emergency light strip across the top of his tag. He's got a strip of lights on the front of that car. He's got antennas, everything that makes it look like a police car, but there's no way it can be a police car because the tires are damn near bald. The car's jacked up. It has a modified exhaust system on it, but it does have an MDT stand inside for the laptop. So for all intents and appearances, it looked like it was a police car, but like a Mad Max police car, I guess you can say. So anyway, I pulled up to him, and the first thing I said was, "Hey man, you can't be speeding on the roads." He said, "No one's speeding. Get the hell out of here. Fuck off." And I was like, wow, man, that's kind of crazy. And at first, CJ, I thought I was dealing with someone who was impersonating a police officer. And that to me was like something I really need to get down to the bottom of. And as I pulled around to the gas pump, he's standing there pumping, and I asked him for his name again, and he refused to give me his name. I asked him several times. He's more busy telling me to fuck off and get out of here and all this and that. And then I noticed the lieutenant bars on the collars of his shirt as he's standing right in front of me. And anyway, long story short, all of that, his unprofessional behavior is what I'm reporting. Not once did I cuss at him or try to intimidate him or harass him or any of that stuff, even though now that I know he's a law enforcement officer, I have his post certification. He's been terminated from 2 different agencies. I'm getting records from them and working on getting records from you guys as well, from Sarah. But I just want to let you know how he's conducting himself out in public. Now, I just have to ask you, is that Charger he's driving, is that his state issued, his issued car from you guys, from the state, or is that his personal vehicle?
No, I believe he owns a Dodge Charger. I don't have any details on it, but that is not a state or local government vehicle, man.
Yes, sir. So you've never seen this car?
I have seen a black Dodge Charger that he was driving one time, but the details, I don't remember it looking like a police car. I think it had a spoiler on it.
Yeah, yep.
I remember no details about it.
Yeah, it has a spoiler, it has a hood scoop, it has what looks to be police rims, and of course all of the lights. I don't know if those emergency lights are blue though. Yeah, I can't say that. I would love to know if that's what it is, but he has a strip of lights on the front, strip of lights on the back, and he also has the bump rail on the front of the car. And to me, I was thinking, okay, well, this is some lunatic who wants to act like a cop, who done went and bought a car from some auction company, and now he's sporting around with this thing, acting like he's a cop. So the one thing that I need to get is his, and I'm gonna get this through Sarah, but I already sent one records request. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. But a couple things I didn't request was his schedule for last week, because he's riding around in this car acting that way with that shirt on, with those lieutenant bars on his collar, and of course he also had all of the paraphernalia around his waist, but he didn't have his service weapon on. But it looks like he had the contraption that holster connects to. So he had everything that made him look like a cop. Any citizen that's seen him would believe that he was a police officer, hands down, no doubt. And of course, the first thing I did was reach out to Richmond County, because that's where this happened at, and to make sure that he didn't work for them, and he used to, and then he got terminated, and he tried to sue him and all this and that. And of course, they provided me with his image on file, his termination papers, and stuff like that. So I just want to call and let you know who I am and what he's done, and that everything was captured on multiple cameras, by the way. Not only the speeding part of him going down Highway 1, but the entire interaction at the gas station and the way he was acting. And again, I would just tell you that I never raised my voice at the guy. I didn't talk to him nasty, or I never cussed at him. I was just asking him for his name. Really, I was just saying, hey man, you can't be speeding on these roads. I was about to pull off, and then he's like, fuck off, and and all that. And I was like, okay, well, now I need to find out who you are, because now you're acting kind of crazy now. And of course, I'll share the video with you if you like, so you can see his behavior and then know that, you know, I'm not a First Amendment auditor, just so you know. I'm an investigative journalist, and I investigate corruption, dirty cops, outside, all over the state of Georgia and outside of the state of Georgia. And again, you know, it was just one of those days, CJ. I was unplugged, you know, I was just relaxing that day, and he comes zipping by me. I was like, wow, man, he's going way too damn fast. And yeah, I just want to call and let you know about that, because I did identify the fact that he does have a marked police car with you guys, a police SUV with you guys, because I got the pictures from your Facebook. And he's lost a lot of weight, so it was kind of difficult for me to tie this together and definitely say that this is the same guy, because the picture I got from Richmond County was from a couple years ago when he worked for them back in 2022, I think early into 2023. I had to look back at his post certificate to find that out. But that was the kind of like throw off for me, like, this doesn't look like the same guy. But then I had another individual, I can't identify them, but identified him and said, yeah, that's who that is. That's what I found out first. That person reached out to me before I did anything, before I did any open records request, and they told me, yeah, you know, he is definitely a police officer. And but I just want to call you, man, and let you know about that.
Yes, sir. So, one real quick, and forgive me, did you say your name was Mr. Billy?
My name is Billy Bloom, B-L-U-M-E. You should see an open records request come through. I sent it out on Saturday. Just, you know, just some basic surface records. I'm not ready to go that deep yet into a lot of other stuff, but yeah, that's my name.
Cool. So I have not seen that yet, but I'll go speak with Miss Sarah. I'm assuming you faxed it or emailed it to the email.
I emailed it to that info from the Facebook, the email that's on the Facebook, but then Sarah, I just talked to Sarah, and she gave me the email for the correct open records addresses. I don't think you guys have a website or anything, do you?
No, sir, we don't.
Right, and that's the first place I look.
Okay, I'll get with her. We'll try to satisfy everything that you requested. So let me just add that you'll find I would like to say nobody else will try to be more transparency than I am, and I'm all for keeping cops accountable, so I really appreciate that. I got a question. You said you saw the color glass on his shirt. Was he wearing a Midville uniform shirt? Did you tell?
I don't know. Well, I'll send you the picture. If you can give me your email address, I can send you a few of the screenshots that show close up and show those bars. But there was no, like, I know what your guys' badge looks like from your Facebook page. There was no badge on his shirt that I can tell. Basic, generic, like a gray and dark gray shirt with the bars on the collar. That was it. There was no badge. Or I asked him to show me his badge, and he refused to show me his badge. And that's what made me think that okay, I'm dealing with someone who's impersonating a police officer. And up until that, you know, and to the point that I realized he may actually be one, when I seen the lieutenant bars, I was like, wait a minute, because I was about to call the actual police out there to make sure this guy ain't out, you know, doing traffic stops in that car under the guise. Like I said, I literally thought that he was impersonating, because I've profiled a lot of cops that have been decertified by the Georgia Post Council for riding around like that with lights on their personal vehicle. You cannot have any blue lights on your personal vehicle, even if you're a police officer. And many cops have been decertified for that. So that's the one thing I really want to know is, you know, do those strobe lights have any mixture of blue? That's all I want to know, because, you know, he didn't turn them on or anything. He wouldn't provide a badge, or he wouldn't identify himself. But to answer your question, no, sir, he wasn't wearing any type of police uniform that would indicate that he worked for the Midville Police Department. But everything in totality looked like he worked for some agency in the state of Georgia, or maybe even South Carolina, because, you know, we are pretty close to the South Carolina state line. But and I don't know where he was coming from. I've never been to Midville. I don't know where you guys are, but he was traveling from Augusta up Highway 1. So I don't know if he was potentially moonlighting. That's why I want to get his time card for last week to see if he actually worked on Thursday, and to try to.
Stated that he was at some training scheduled for last week and this coming week, and he was not on. It's not Midville sending him. It's his own training. I couldn't tell you what it is right off my head.
Okay, probably. I was thinking it was probably that Pine Tucky shooting range on Highway 1.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you right now.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know how you want to do this. I would love to see the encounter video if you wouldn't mind. I don't know if you want to come in and show it to me, or if you want to just simply email it. You know, I would just love to see his character, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. I'll if you can just give me your email address real quick, I can shoot it to you when I get off work. I actually have a real job that has nothing to do with any of that, but when I get off work, I can shoot it to you. Probably late this evening, though.
Yes, sir. So my email is Clayton Green. That's green like a color. I'll spell Clayton for you. It's CLAYTON at Midville -GA for Georgia.gov.
That's Clayton Green at Midville -GA.gov. Okay, gotcha. Yes, sir. I will. I'll send you a few things to, to give you something to look at and see what you think about it, and if there's anything you need to react to or not. Because you brought up a good point, and it's the point that I thought about, is that he wasn't actually representing any particular police agency while he was acting the way he was. So yeah, but yeah,
Also, we tell our officers, you got to, when you're out in public, off the clock, you're still representing this department. So that's why I want to see that video, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir. And I would love for you to see that car and find out a little bit more about how he's using that car. If it's his personal car and he's got that MDT stand in there and he's got all these lights, I mean, anyone who looks at that car, as long as he doesn't crank it up and they hear that exhaust he has on it and see how it's jacked up, they would assume that this was a legit police car. He's got a bunch of antennas on the back of this thing. I haven't seen antennas on a police car in forever. I even, the video that I'm producing behind this has even got the Richmond County police cars that actually, one of them passed me along the way. No antennas on his car, no antennas on any car that I've seen. They all have GPS now, with a little black bubble on the back, or whatever they have, but nothing like what he had. It is kind of funny, man, to look at it, to be honest with you. I've never seen anything like that. I have a video of a guy out of Atlanta who dressed his van up as a SWAT van. It had blue lights and all that all over it, and it was his personal vehicle. He ended up getting investigated. He got decertified in the state of Georgia by the Georgia Post Council by investigator Monica Franklin when she done her investigation on him. And that was the whole thing, is why he got decertified, is because he had the blue lights. It wasn't because of speeding or acting like a cop. He was a real cop, but he transformed his his van into a SWAT police van. The guy even put interceptor emblems on the side of the door, 5.0 on the side of the door. It's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. And it's kind of like what Ismael was driving, only his was a vehicle, but in the vehicle form of that SWAT van. It was like, hey, look at this is a police car. I mean, he didn't say that, but when you look at it, that's what you would think. But anyway, I didn't mean to type so much of your time this morning, CJ. I really appreciate you, and thank you for your transparency, sir.
Yeah, no, so let me also give you my cell phone too, in case we need to follow up outside of this, if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
It's 47.
Okay, all right, great. Yeah, I think if once you see it, you see the video, if you need me to come down there and write a statement, I can do it through email. My plans was to come there anyway, to see, if he's driving this vehicle, but now I know that you're not allowing that, so that's great. I'm glad to hear that, because it would be pretty scary for someone to get pulled over by a car like that. When you see the video, you'll get it. You'll get it.
Okay, yes, sir. Sounds good. And if you would, if you do want to type up a complaint and send it an email, that would be completely fine as well. I'll accept that.
Okay, all right. I'll just wait to see what you think on it and see where you want to go with it, because like I said, he didn't identify as a police officer. Now, I asked him, one of the first things I asked him was, are you a cop? And he couldn't hear me because I was sitting in my car. Like I said, I was just about to drive off. I was just giving some advice. Hey, man, don't speed on the roads, because I can't do that. And I asked him, I said, are you a cop? He said, huh? I said, are you a cop? He said, what are you talking about? I said, are you police? He said, yeah. And then he went and sat back in his car, and he got out, and he got all frustrated and pissed off, and, get the fuck out of here, fuck off. And I ain't got to tell you shit. And these are the words he used, by the way. I'm not exaggerating. I'm actually, going kind of on the low end with the interaction. But I'll send it to you later on and let you see it.
Yes, sir. You got it. I appreciate your time.
All right, Mr. CJ. You have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right, bye.